recorded.
Okay. So, namaste, everyone. We will actually cover today Samana Suktam, or it is called Unity Suktam. And also, we will cover Ganapati Adharva Shirsham. Before we start with this, let's say, chanting part, I would like to quote Swami about not only this Samana Suktam, but about Rig Veda, what he said actually. I think this is really, really important how we approach this vast knowledge. And Swami is there, always been here with us, and he always is, to simplify things, right? to make the most complicated things simple for us to understand, and to actually, adopt it faster than it should take if we would actually go studying ourselves all these scriptures. So Swami said about, or writes about, this very Samana Suktam in the Lila Kaivalya Vakini. So Sadhaka asked the question, what is the main lesson that the Rig Veda teaches? And Swami said, the Rig Veda teaches unity. It exhorts all men to pursue the same holy desires. All hearts must be charged with the same good urge. All thoughts must be directed by good motives towards good ends. All men must tread one path of truth, for all are but manifestation of one. People believe today that the lesson of the unity of mankind is quite new, and that the idea of progressing towards it is very praiseworthy. But the concept of human unity is not at all new. In Rigvedic times, the concept has been proclaimed much more clearly and emphatically than now. It is the preeminent ideal of the Rig Veda. All are parts of God, His power, His energy. The Atma that is the reality in everyone is, in truth, the one manifesting as the many. The Veda demands that difference and distinction should not be imposed. This universal inclusive outlook is absent among men today. They have multiplied differences and conflicts, and their lives have become narrow and restricted. The Rig Veda in the ancient past pulled down restrictive barriers and narrow feelings and proclaimed unity. So Samana Suktam is the last Suktam of the Rig Veda, and it is actually an executive summary of the entire Rig Veda in just 4 rigs or 4 shlokas. I'm also quoting Sage Kanchi very often. Sage of Kanchi said, just as you have a national anthem to arouse patriotism, this is the perfect planet Earth anthem. It enables the individual to think expansively and act as a citizen of the cosmos. As a collective, it unites us and enables us to act upon our noble feelings and divine impulses. This ennobling unity will lead us to purity and ultimately to divinity. These divine mantras bring forth the universal unity. Verily, one may call this the universe anthem. And actually, we call it also Veda Union Anthem. So I received this text. It was more than 8 years ago, and I embrace it so much. And we chant it every time before we start with our chanting classes or doing seva, whatever. So every time we chant Unity Suktam, and you will know and you will understand now why. Now I go a bit into the translation, and I will actually coming back a bit later. So the word Samiti comes from this sukta, Okay. We will actually repeat all the time the word sam, right? Sam means with, sam means together, okay? And from this word samithi arise in English, and also the word committee derives itself from the word samithi as well. So originally both mean the same. Sam denoting equal, and iti denoting the motion. So it indicates same-mindedness, so that our thoughts, right, our consciousness go in the same direction, okay? When we say the motion was carried unanimously, so this is actually the point. So we are actually in the first ruk, we ask the god, we are actually invoking Agni to give us, wealth in short. And then, he says, okay, I will give you the wealth, but you need to do this, and this to get it, right? So this is very interesting. So as I said, it is recommended that this suktam be chanted before and after every samithi or committee meeting, right? There is a nice word in Croatian, means sabor. Sabor means also, people getting together. And this is like a political body who actually are, discussing and actually proclaiming the law, right? So can you imagine that, these conferences should actually begin with Samana Suktam every time? What decisions would then be made, with this one mindedness? Every individual organization, whether spiritual or material, stands to gain by its holy message, attain oneness of heart, mind, word, and action. Manas yekam, vachas yekam, karman yekam, mahatmanam, what Swami has been uttering so often. So I will now actually not repeat, but actually give a structure of this Samana Suktam. So in the first ruk, after performing the worship, we ask for prasadam. And what is prasadam? Prasadam is, both material and spiritual wealth. And then the god gives his answers by way of guidelines in the next 3 ruks of this suktam, saying, all those who want these treasures work unitedly, chant unitedly, worship unitedly, share prasadam unitedly, and you all shall live in peace and harmony and will eventually attain this unity, purity, divinity. This is my promise to you, Swami said. Okay, I will now start sharing the screen, and we will start with this Anukramani. This is like the preamble. As maybe I didn't speak yet about it, but every sukta have a preamble in which we actually are proclaiming which sukta we will chant at the moment, and this is the word atha. So we are like we are actually talking to the divine. So now we will chant this sukta, and then we are actually describing the form, which is chatur ruchasya, chatur ruks. Then we are actually describing who is the rishi of the sukta. So this the rishi Angiras. And then you see here, it's not only one rishi. We have the first verse, Devata is Agni, right? The second and the third verse, Devata is unity. Okay, so this is the Devata called unity. And the chandas of first and second and fourth verses are Anushtup. So this is what we
can't see your screen.
You can't see my screen. Oh my God, sorry. Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. Thank you for letting me know. But it's important that you hear my voice, here from China, Shanghai. Okay, it is most important. Okay, so as I explained, this is Anukramani Atha. We will chant this sukta, and yeah, I didn't actually say that this sukta is actually the last sukta in Rig Veda as the executive summary. So it is actually situated in the last place. The last place of Rig Veda is Unity Suktam or Samana Suktam. Okay, so I explained about these 4 rigs, and of this 4-verse sukta, the descendants, so who actually got it is Angirasa, is a rishi, but we also have Devata Unity, and we have the Chandas. Chandas is this life force who is carrying the energy throughout the sukta, is Trishtup, and in this meter or Chandas, the sukta is written, okay? So I will not go into details now. And then we have those 4 verses. Let me just quickly go through the translation. This is actually there are many different translations, and Davor actually, thank you for this. Davor did in this way. So we are actually attending the yajna, attending the fire ceremony, and basically here we are asking the wealth from Agni, right? And then Agni replies, "May all of you come together. May all of you speak together. May all of you have the minds." Manamsi are the minds in plural. Janatam. And yes, so, and know that the devas are first to claim their own shares at the worship. So this purve means that the devas are to claim their shares first. So you know how we actually approach the fire ceremony. First we invoke Agni, and then through Agni we invoke the devatas, to whom we are actually offering the oblations. And then so this is what is meant to have their share first, because we are offering them the share to actually also give us back our inner transformation, right? Then we have in the third ruk, unifying is the mantra of these gathered to offer the oblation. Unifying is the manas, the mind, and the consciousness, chitta. For all of you, I say the unifying mantra, and to all of you, I offer the unifying oblation with ghee. And then the last one is to all of you wishing to offer oblation with all your hearts. So also samana hridayani, so with your heart united. May all of your minds be united so that all of you are auspicious together. So I really ran through this very quickly. There is another translation I share now. This the same actually in Croatian, and actually we will get all the wealth, the material and spiritual, when we gather in this prayer together. And actually, when we are gathered together, there is no need to pray for our own goods, for our own good, for our individual benefit. This is automatically given. But the point is that all our actions that we will perform afterwards are blessed. And the God is actually supporting this unity. And I have a couple of instances, to share how Swami many times pointed out the unity being the most important thing today in the world today, because through that purification which we are going to have with Rudram, we will actually become more divine and more supported by Swami. These are beautiful words. So together the mantra, together, you know, our community, together the minds, and let us have expanded consciousness, right? So beautiful words and beautiful promise, right? Martin, if you are ready, please let us start chanting.
Yes.
Okay. Om Atha Ekanavatyuttara-shatatamam Suktam.
Om Atha Ekanavatyuttara-shatatamam Suktam. Om Atha Ekanavatyuttara-shatatamam Suktam.
Chaturruchasyasya Suktasya.
Chaturruchasyasya Suktasya. Chaturruchasyasya Suktasya.
Angirasa Samvanana Rishihi.
Angirasa Samvanana Rishihi. Angirasa Samvanana Rishihi.
Prathamarchognihi.
Prathamarchognihi. Prathamarchognihi.
Dvitiyaditrachasya cha samjnanam devate.
Dvitiyaditchasya cha sanjnanam devate. Dvitiyaditchasya cha sanjnanam devate.
Prathama dvitiya chaturthi namrachamanushtup.
Prathama dvitiya chaturthina marchamanushtup. Prathama dvitiya chaturthina marchamanushtup.
Tritiyayascha trishtup chandasi.
Tritiyayascha trishtup chandasi. Tritiyayascha trishtup chandasi.
Om Atha Ekanavatyuttara-shatatamam Suktam. Chaturruchasyasya Suktasya. Angirasa Samvanana Rishihi. Prathamarchognihi. Dvitiyaditrachasya cha samjnanam devate. Prathama dvitiya chaturthi namrachamanushtup. Tritiyayascha trishtup chandasi.
Om Atha Ekanavatyuttara-shatatamam Suktam. Chaturruchasyasya Suktasya. Angirasa Samvanana Rishihi. Prathamarchognihi. Dvitiyaditchasya cha sanjnanam devate. Prathama dvitiya chaturthina marchamanushtupa. Tritiyayascha trishtup chandasi. Om Atha Ekanavatyuttara-shatatamam Suktam. Chaturruchasyasya Suktasya. Angirasa Samvanana Rishihi. Prathamarchognihi. Dvitiyaditchasya cha sanjnanam devate. Prathama dvitiya chaturthina marchamanushtupa. Tritiyayascha trishtup chandasi.
Okay, thank you very much, Martin. Okay, so in summary of this, let's say, introduction, this is 191st Sukta, meaning the last in Rigveda. The Rishi of the first verse is Agni, Prathamar, Rch, Agnihi. So you see that A is actually hidden with this sign, which is called Avagraha. So of the first Rch, the Deva is Agni, and then Dvitiya Trachasya is the unity. Deva is unity. Okay, we had also here Svarabhakti, what we mentioned in our learning document. So we chanted here Chatur Rachasya because we have a R before semi-vowel. This is R with dot down. That's why we need to actually make this R as the standalone syllable. So it's not Chatur Chasya, it's Chatur Chasya. It's like actually we are getting this R chanted as a standalone. Chatur Rachasya. This is very important. So please, if you can just memorize this. And Angiras is the Rishi. Okay, let us go back quickly to this presentation. I hope that I share presentation now. Please, Shanta, if you can confirm.
Yes, the phonetics.
The phonetics. Okay, so very briefly about Rigveda chanting style. So Davor and myself have been in contact with some of the priests from Sri Kanchimat tradition. Okay, so and actually with this samana, we wanted to show how Rigveda is chanted a bit differently than Krishna Yajurveda. So the other source, other than Kanchi, is Sringeri, and Sringeri is the source which most of the Krishna Yajurveda chanters or Brahmins are using. But we just wanted to show how differently Rigveda can sound. And actually, in Kanchi style, there is only one difference between Kanchi and Sringeri in Rigveda, and this is the following. So we note so when we have a short vowel, for example, pu, with a svarita means the upper tone with this vertical line marked here, which is not followed by holding or samyukta akshara, then it becomes extended in duration. So you see, after pu is svarita, there is a ru, and there is no holding. Holding is only the third akshara, tr, right? So if we have akshara with svarita without the succeeding holding, then it became elongated in duration. So usually in Krishna Yajurveda, we would chant this Purutra, Purutra, but in Rigveda we chant Purutra, and then we mark this with this blue horizontal line. Okay, so this is what we marked, just to denote that in Kanchi style, Rigveda chanting, this svarita is elongated if it's not followed by holding, right? By samyutakshara. So this is the first and only change or difference between Kanchi and Sringeri. So it is Purutra instead of Purutra, okay? And then what are the common features in Rigveda? Only two, luckily for this Samana Suktam. Svarita, meaning also the upper note, on a long vowel, to is a long vowel, is chanted as Dirgha Svarita in Krishna Yajurveda. So we replace this with Dirgha Svaritas for convenience. So in the text, it is Nivato, na, three tones, okay? We have Anudata, Udata, and Svarita. Nivato, but this long vowel, to, with Svarita, is chanted as a Dirgha Svarita, means delayed Svarita, right? So it becomes Nivato, Nivato, and this is actually the common rule for Rigveda, regardless of the chanting style you follow, Kanchi or Sringeri. This is the common rule for Rigveda. And then the last one, when this Anunasika, which I just explained to Deepa again, so this is the last column of the group of consonants, of those 5 group of consonants, which are actually representing the nasal representations of each places of formulation. So when those aksharas are preceded by a hrasvan vowel with a svarita, this akshara becomes Dirgha Svarita. For example, Jushtan. So we have Hrasvam, an, okay? And this is Svarita vowel. So it is an, Hrasvam, and upper tone, right? So when this is preceded by Anunasika, in this case, n, right? It becomes also a Dirgha Svarita. So it's not Jushtan, but Jushtan. So any combination of this last, and we, usually mark it in italic blue to denote the change of Anuswara. All these nasalizations are the nasalizations of Anuswara before the certain consonant from the certain places of articulation is chanted. Sorry, I know it looks complicated, I know, but I need to do that. Please, you don't need to memorize this by heart. We have put those Dirgha Svaritas in these changes. So on the Dirgham plus Svarita is Dirgha Svarita. Hrasvam plus Svarita before Anunasika is also Dirgha Svarita, to put it short. Okay? Don't hate me, please. Let's go to the text. So in this, actually, we don't have this example on these changes yet, but we will have it here. Okay, Martin, we can continue.
Yes.
Okay, before we start chanting, because I don't want to actually break the flow of the chanting, we have here the letter L. You see L with the dash down, or it's not the dash, it's underscore, right? It's underscore in English. And this is a retroflex L. It's not the semi-vowel. I will actually share very quickly. I hope that you do see now presentation again. Do you see?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So it's not this L, you see? It's not the vowel L. It's the retroflex L as a consonant, right? Okay. So this is just a remark, and because it doesn't have a dot. If it would have a dot, we will pronounce it as L, but it is L. So retroflex. So we actually need to roll back our tongue as for the all retroflex sounds, like sh. Here also retroflex sh. I'm just trying to would like you to visualize like this r, okay? It's not a good example, but actually don't ask me why this L doesn't have a dot like all other retroflexes. It does not. So it has this underscore. Okay. Martine? Okay. So now we are actually invoking Agni, and actually we are really asking Agni to bring us bhara, to bring us the wealth vasunya bhara. So bring us wealth. Om sam samityu vase.
Om sam samityuvase. Om sam samityuvase.
Vrashanagne.
Varshanagne. Varshanagne.
Okay, this is vrsh. Vrashanagne.
Varshanagne. Varshanagne.
Vishva anyarya.
Vishva anyarya. Vishva anyarya.
Om sam samityu vase vrashanagne vishva anyarya.
Om Samsamityuvase vrषन्नग्ने विश्वा अन्यर्य Om Samsamityuvase vrषन्नग्ने विश्वा अन्यर्य
Ilaspade samithyase.
Illaspade samidhyase Illaspade samidhyase
Sanova sunya bhara.
Sano vasunya bhara Sano vasunya bhara
Ilaspade samithyase sanova sunya bhara.
Illaspade samidhyase Sano vasunya bhara Illaspade samidhyase Sano vasunya bhara
Om Samsamityuvase vrushannagne vishva anyarya. Ilaspade samithyase sanova sunya bhara.
Om Samsamityuvase vrषन्नग्ने विश्वा अन्यर्य Illaspade samidhyase Sano vasunya bhara Om Samsamityuvase vrषन्नग्ने विश्वा अन्यर्य Illaspade samidhyase Sano vasunya bhara
Okay, so you see here bha is elongated. Why? Because bha is hrasvam plus svarita, upper tone, without the holding which follows. So that's why, as per the kanchi style, we need to elongate this syllable. So that's why it's not bhara. You will hear in Puttaparthi chanting bhara and everywhere else, right? But we are actually implementing another style of chanting just for us to understand that there are different ways. It's not this one is better, that one isn't. It is just a different style, right? So if you would like to chant like in Puttaparthi, then you just ignore this blue horizontal line here in this first ruk, as well as here. We have also the same example here. Dyuvase, so we have hrasvam, meaning the short syllable, upper tone without holding. That's why it is due. So in Puttaparthi, Mudanahali, wherever, they will chant Samsamityuvase, Dyuvase, Para, but we are elongating those according to the Krishna Yajurveda style of chanting. Kanchi style of chanting, sorry. Okay, sorry for that comment. Let's go, Martine. Om Sangachadvam.
Om Sangachadvam Om Sangachadvam
Samvadadvam.
Samvadadvam Samvadadvam
Samvomana amsi janatam.
Samhomana amsijanatam Samhomana amsijanatam
Sangachadvam samvadadvam samvomana amsi janatam.
Sangachadvam samvadadvam samhomana amsijanatam Sangachadvam samvadadvam samhomana amsijanatam
Okay. Deva bhagayatha.
Deva bhagayatha Deva bhagayatha
Purve
Purve
sanjanana upasate.
Sanjanana upasate. Sanjanana upasate.
Deva bhagan yatha purve sanjanana upasate.
Deva bhagayatha purve sanjanana upasate. Deva bhagayatha purve sanjanana upasate.
Sangachatvam samvadadvam samvo mana amsi janatam. Deva bhagan yatha purve sanjanana upasate.
Om Sangachadvam Samvadadvam Samhomana Amsijanatam Deva Bhagayatha Purve Sanjanana Upasate. Sangachadvam Samvadadvam Samhomana Amsijanatam Deva bhagayatha purve sanjanana upasate.
Okay, let me just explain once again. So it was some before, some meaning with, right? And then before soft palatal sound, g, this anusvara m changed into ang. So this is anga from, Shiva Sutrani. A, I, un, r, r, k, eong. This eong, this is the change of anusvara. I think that you are starting to understand how we are actually marking these phonetic changes. Phonetic change before the soft palatal sounds is ang with dot up, and it is written here in our text in italic and blue, and with dot up. Okay, then we have here also before v, we have this also a sort of nasalization of anusvara. We don't chant samvadadvam, samva. You see how this is totally not natural. But to make it smooth, we chant samvadadvam, samva. The same here, samvo. And it is so it is not u or u, it is just denoting this nasalization before sound v or v, okay? And then we have again the similar example before ypsilon or y. So it's not bhagam yatha, it's bhagan yatha. So everything what I'm saying now, I'm just repeating from the script, right? From the presentation, right? And again, before the start of the class, we have the question why Shuklam Bharadaram, it is actually because of this Bharadaran, it is because of the palatal sound, also an aswara changed into ny. Okay. Thank you, Martin. And this is very beautiful. So Gachatvam, may all of you come, sun together. May all of you speak. Vach means speech, okay? So may all of you speak together with all of your minds together. Know Janatam, that the devas are first to claim their own shares at the worship. Martin? Om Samano Mantrasamitih.
Om Samano Mantrasamitih. Samano Mantrasamitih.
Samani Samanam.
Samani Samanam. Samani Samanam.
Manasaha Chittame Esham.
Manasaha Chittame Esham. Manasaha Chittame Esham.
Samano Mantrasamitis Samani Samanam Manasaha Chittame Esham.
Samano mantrasamitis samani samanam manasaha चित्तमे एषाम् समानो मन्त्रः समीतिः समानी समानं मनः सह चित्तमे एषाम्
Samanam mantramabhi.
समानं मन्त्रमभि
Mantraye vasamane navo.
मन्त्रयेव समानेनावो मन्त्रयेव समानेनावो
Havisha ajuhomi.
हविषा आजुहोमि
Samanam mantramabhi mantraye vasamane navo. Havisha ajuhomi.
समानं मन्त्रमभिमन्त्रयेव समानेनावो हविषा आजुहोमि समानं मन्त्रमभिमन्त्रयेव समानेनावो हविषा आजुहोमि.
Okay, so this is beautiful, very rhythmical ruk. You don't breathe here, so because there are, you see, when we have those two words with the phonetical change in between, we, I mean, generally should not take a breath. We should actually make this phonetic change realize in between those two words. Samano mantrasami tissamani samanam panasaha chittame esham. It's beautiful. I agree, it's beautiful, you know, but it's beautiful only if you really learn to chant it without taking the breath. Then the second one, also, I mean, we need to take the deep breath. Samanam mantra mabhimantraye vasamane navo havisha ajuhomi. You can take a small breath only here. Okay, small breath. Okay, it's once again, I think to me, you know, the favorite one.
Branimir, can I ask a question?
Yes, please.
Is there a way to highlight the words that you're chanting as you go along the chanting through the different lines?
I am afraid that you will just need to listen to me. It's no way.
Or is
how
there
I
a
can-
way to mark what you're chanting?
No, it's not. It's not a karaoke. I'm
Because
sorry.
I can't always follow along.
I know. Look, we are actually having this executive course.
So
I mean,
was wondering
executive.
if there's a way like that you could the little
I know.
something
I
that
know what
helps me follow the chanting that you're doing.
Yeah, you will need to do on your own pace. You know, so please bear with me. I know that it's a quite speed, but I can't go slower. We need to cover Ganapati Prarthana following this. So, and we have only 1 hour. So that's why I know
Okay.
it's a speed,
Yes.
but this is it would be also to me very very fast if I would be at your, let's say, beginning level. But bear with me, and the more time you invest in your self learning, the quicker you will be getting things. This is the only formula which works. Okay, thank you for your comment.
Yes.
But let's move on now to the last one simple ruk, 2 lines. Om samani va'akuti.
ॐ समानी वाकूतिः
Samana hrudayani vaha.
समाना हृदायानिवः
Samanamastu vo mano yatha avasu sahasati.
समानमस्तु sorry समानम
Okay.
Samanamastu vo mano yatha. Okay. Did I change the whole line? Sorry. Maybe. Sorry, Martin. I just I lost it. Okay. Samanamastu vo.
Samanamastu ho. Samanamastu ho.
Mano yatha.
Mano yatha. Mano yatha.
Vasu sahasati.
Vasu sahasati. Vasu sahasati.
Samanamastu vo mano yatha. Vasu sahasati.
Samanamastu ho mano yatha avasu sahasati.
Om samani va'aku utis samana hridaya nivaha. Samana mastu vo mano yatha avasu sahasati.
Om samani va'aku utis samana hardaya nivaha. Samanamastu ho mano yatha avasu sahasati.
Okay, Martin, I will chant just once, and then we go to Ganapati Prarthana. Okay, and then I will chant once again everything to finish, to close the class in 8 minutes. I hope you have time. Om Atha Ekanavatyuttara Shatatamam Suktam Chaturur Chasyasya Suktasya Angirasastam Vananaruhihi Prathamarchoknihi Dvitiya Chasya Chasangyanam Devate Prathama Dvitiya Chaturthi Namracha Manushtup Tritiya Yashchatrishtup Chandasi Om Sam Samityuvase Vrushannagne Vishva Anyarya Ilaspade Samithyase Sanovasunyabhara Sangachatvam Samvadabham Samvomana Amsi Janatam Deva Bhagayatha Purpe Sanjanana Upasate Samano Mantrasamiti Samani Samanam Manasaha Chittame Esham Samanam Mantramabhimantraye Vasamane Navo Habisha Ajuhomi Samani va'aku utis samana hridaya nivaha Samana mastu vo mano yatha avasu sahasati Om Shanti 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 Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Martin.
Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om.
Ganana antva ganapatigam
Ganana antva ganapatigum. Ganana antva ganapatigum.
Havamahe kavim
Havamahe kavim. Havamahe kavim.
Kavinamupamashravastamam
Kavinamupamashravastamam. Kavinamupamashravastamam.
Ganana antva ganapatigam Havamahe kavim kavinamupamashravastamam
Ganana antva ganapati gum havamahe kavim kavinamupamashravastamam. Ganana antva ganapati gum havamahe kavim kavinamupamashravastamam.
Jyeshtarajam
Jyeshtarajam. Jyeshtarajam.
Brahmanam
Brahmanam. Brahmanam.
Brahmanaspata anah.
Brahmanaspata anah. Brahmanaspata anah.
Shranvannu.
Shrinvannu. Shrinvannu.
Utibhisi dasadanam.
Utibhissida sadanam. Utibhissida sadanam.
Jyeshtarajam brahmanam. Brahmanaspata anah. Shranvannu. Utibhisi dasadanam.
Jyeshtarajam brahmanam. Brahmanaspata anashrinvannutibhissida sadanam. Jyeshtarajam brahmanam. Brahmanaspata anashrinvannutibhissida sadanam.
Mahaganapataye namaha.
Mahaganapataye namaha. Mahaganapataye namaha.
Prano Devi Saraswati.
Prano Devi Saraswati. Prano Devi Saraswati.
Vajebhir Vajini Vati.
Vajebhir Vajinivati. Vajebhir Vajinivati.
Prano Devi Saraswati. Vajebhir Vajini Vati.
Prano Devi Saraswati. Vajebhir Vajinivati. Prano Devi Saraswati. Vajebhir Vajinivati.
Dhinama Vitryavatu.
Dhinama Vitryavatu. Dhinama Vitryavatu.
Prano Devi Saraswati. Vajebhir Vajini Vati. Dhinama Vitryavatu.
Prano Devi Saraswati. Vajebhir Vajinivati. Dhinama Vitryavatu. Prano Devi Saraswati. Vajebhir Vajinivati. Dhinama Vitryavatu.
Vagdevyai Namaha.
Vagdevyai Namaha. Vagdevyai Namaha.
Ganeshaya Namaha.
Ganeshaya Namaha. Ganeshaya Namaha.
Saraswatyai Namaha.
Saraswatyai Namaha. Saraswatyai Namaha.
Shri Guru Pyo Namaha. Harihi Om.
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.
Thank you very much, Martina. Thank you. I will now chant both Ganapati, Saraswati Pradhana, and Samana Suktam. Om Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Ganana Antva Ganapatigum Havamahe Kavim Kavinamupamashravastamam. Jyeshtarajam Brahmanam. Brahmanaspata Anashrinvannutibhisi dasadanam. Mahaganapataye Namaha. Prano Devi Saraswati. Vajebhir Vajini Vati. Dhinama Vitryavatu. Vagdevye Namaha. Ganeshaya Namaha. Saraswatyai Namaha. Shri Guru Pyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Om Atha Ekanavatyuttara Shatatamam Suktam. Chaturchasya Suktasya. Angirasa Samvanana Rushihi. Prathamarchoknihi. Dvitiyaditrachasya cha samjnanam devate. Prathamat dvitiya chaturthi namruchama nuhtup. तृतीयायाष्टत्रिष्टुप् छन्दसि ॐ संसमित्युवसे वृषन्नग्ने विश्वा आन्यर्या इळस्पदे समिथ्यसे स नो वसून्याभारा संगच्छत्वं संवादध्वं संवो मनांसि जानताम् देवा भागं यथा पूर्वे सञ्जानाना उपासाते समानो मन्त्रः समितिः समानि समानं मनः सह चित्तमेषाम् समानं मन्त्रमपि मन्त्रये वः समानेनावो हविषा आजुहोमि समानि व आकूतिः समाना हृदयानि वः समानमस्तु वो मनो यथा वस्सु सहासाति ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्ताम् न्यायेन मार्गेण महिषाः गो ब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यम् समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु 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 ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः